Hey, hello, Sylvia here from 40 Plus Style and the 40 Plus Style Club. And today I am here with Wendy, who is one of the style members of the club, And she was so kind to have a little bit of chat with me. And I just want to talk to her a little bit about why she joined and what she thinks of the club. So, Wendy, welcome.
Thank you, Sylvia. It's been great fun being part of the club, and I'm really enjoying it.
So where can I find you today? Where are you in the world?
I'm based in Cape Town in South Africa, so fairly isolated here as far as shopping goes.
Right.
I'm 59. I'll be 60 next year, so it'll be a big year and hopefully involve some traveling for me. And I am married, and I've got 4 grown-up children, and I've recently sold my company. So I'm now looking forward to spending some time and sorting out my more casual wardrobe.
Right. Yeah, you're not alone in that area, right? There's quite a few women who say, hey, I need to really get better at casual. I've always dressed for work, and casual is now the one thing that I need to concentrate on.
Absolutely. I think one of the challenges we have when we shift from a formal working environment to being at home is going too far. And that was one of my challenges. I was always in a very formal formal working environment, and then lived in jeans and T-shirts at home. And unfortunately, that's not a very classic combination for when you're retired. You feel a little bit too casual. So I was looking forward to building my wardrobe, my casual wardrobe.
So what is the main reason that you joined the 40 Plus Style Club?
I did quite a lot of internet research because it was not an area that I'd ever really addressed previously. And I think the 40 Plus Style Club resonated with me. I've been following your blog for about a year, and I found quite a lot of practical advice on your blog, but it was difficult to try it out without getting feedback. So that was what really did appeal to me.
Okay. So, and how has your experience been so far?
It's been great fun. There's a wonderfully supportive team of ladies on the blog. Some are more active than others. And I find the criticism very constructive. You know, you can listen to what people say, and very often you don't see what other people are seeing. And I think that's what I really needed help with. And the other part is obviously taking photographs of yourself, which most people hate doing, and that includes me. But you do learn an awful lot from it. So it's been very constructive.
Oh, yeah, you actually share a lot of photos of yourself, right? And you know, you seem to be quite comfortable with it. Has it gotten more easier, better for you taking photographs?
It definitely has got a lot easier. The first few were terrible. You just learn, and I think you shared some very helpful tips about what to do when you took photographs. So I went to go and get myself a decent camera and a tripod, and that helped a lot because you can get more perspective when you have a little bit of distance.
What is your favorite part of the Style Club?
I think it's everybody's different interpretation of the challenges. We have a single view of what we think is right or wrong. You put together some very interesting capsules, Sylvia, which challenge us, which is great because that's why we're part of the club. Mm-hmm. But everybody has a different interpretation of the challenge, and that's I'm really enjoying, and applying a lot of it to my wardrobe as well.
Has your style changed at all, do you think, since joining?
It definitely has. It's probably a little bit more chic than it was previously. It's only been 4 months now, but it's been quite fun to apply what I have learned. And many things I would never have tried on in a store or even thought that they would suit me. And some typical examples of that would be maybe a small scarf. I always wondered why a huge scarf drowned me, being so short. And I'd never tried on a little small scarf, which I have interpreted quite a lot into my wardrobe. Cold shoulder tops. That's another thing I've never tried. Cold shoulder tops, there are many, many items that I've introduced into the wardrobe that I would never, ever have thought of even trying on. And I've had great fun in the stores, where I've been taking photographs and sending to my daughter to saying, could I do this and could I not? And it's been huge fun.
And what does she usually say? Said Mom, yes, you can, or no? Don't go there?
some of it is not great, but some of it is really good, really good. So it's about being selective, I think.
Well, I think especially cold shoulder tops, what you mentioned, I think that's such a great trend, because many women over 40 don't want to showcase their lower upper arms, right? And cold shoulder tops basically show a little bit of skin at the top, which is really what you want to do because it's sexy, it's fun, and it hides the part at the bottom that you don't want to show. So you get the best of both worlds. So I think it's definitely a trend that many women should embrace. And even because now is the time to stock up on those tops as well, because in a year's time, they might not be in fashion anymore, but you still want to have them because they're so good, right?
Absolutely, I agree with you. I've actually bought a couple of them, which I never expected to do. So that's been a great step forward. And then also the variety in T-shirts. As you say in your style club, it's really important that you have variety in your tops. And I wondered why I had 10 beautiful linen T-shirts in different colors, and I always looked the same because the tops were all the same. And that's been fun, building that side of my wardrobe as well.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I think it's so important for summer to have a few tops that are just a little bit different, right? Not the standard top, something like this, which is a bit asymmetrical. And because we only often wear only one layer, so you have to make sure that one layer is a little bit more interesting than just your standard T-shirt. And
absolutely,
and if it is quite standard, then wear a nice necklace. Because if you wear a standard T-shirt or something really basic, which is totally fine for summer, if you then wear an interesting necklace with it, then automatically it say, oh, this is chic, this is fun, this is great. It is just as comfortable, just as cool. It just has a little bit more chic to your look. And I think that's something that sometimes a lot of women tend to forget a little bit in summer, right? They have all the cool and the comfort, but not the chic. And I think you can easily achieve all of that.
Absolutely. And it just adds a little bit of interest. And that's the fun part of a wardrobe, is adding that little bit of interest. So this last month has been great fun with the accessories. They've really been great fun. And I've learned a lot as well about why some work and others work better than others,
Yeah, no, absolutely. And of course, this month we're going to talk about summer. Do you find summer dressing more difficult, or is it the same as for the rest of the year?
We're going into winter now. So,
all right, yeah.
Yeah, it's a slightly different season. I find summer dressing has been really challenging, but with your spring capsule, I'm actually quite excited for summer the next summer, because I've got everything ready in anticipation.
Exactly. Yeah, no, that's a good thing that you mentioned that. We do tend to follow the seasons of North America, but I think you will get a lot of tips from the training that you have. And like you say, you can just, keep it you can be completely ready for when your season comes along, right? And
absolutely.
Even if you start doing summer outfits now, you can still wear your version of that, which is a winter version. And sometimes women ask, but how does that work with the season? It's all about ideas. It doesn't mean you have to completely copy the capsule or you have to be in the same season. It's just about getting the ideas and then applying them to your own style. Because of course, everybody's style is different. We all have a different style, personality. And I think that's really important that we always adjust any capsule to your particular style, because otherwise it won't feel like you. And that's the same seasons, right? So would you agree with that, Wendy?
Absolutely. And, we don't really get very cold winters here. I mean, it's probably quite a summer's day in other parts of the world. So it's not difficult. It's chilly for us, but it's not difficult to take the ideas and interpret for winter.
Yeah. So what would you say to other women who are now maybe debating whether they should become a member or not?
I would say take the challenge. I mean, what have you got to lose? You've got an awful lot to learn, and not only learn about yourself, you can learn about interpreting outfits and understanding why outfits work on people and they don't. And that's the part that I've really enjoyed, is the constructive feedback that people give. I've learned a lot about other people's outfits as well, and I've been able to apply a lot to my own wardrobe. When you retire and when you stop working, there's obviously not a huge amount of income available. So it's really nice to be able to use what you've got and modify it, interpret it, and apply what you've learned. And I would definitely go for it. There's nothing to lose and an awful lot to gain.
Well, thank you so so much.
It's,
What? Sorry.
it's a pleasure. Sorry. And it's really affordable, Sylvia. We've got a very bad exchange rate in South Africa. So, when I look at international courses, I have to look at them twice before I actually invest. And it's completely affordable, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I feel like I've made a lot of friends.
Exactly. And sometimes, if that is an objection that you have, you also need to consider that you will actually save money in the long run, because you'll get to know yourself a lot better. You will understand what works for you. And I think you will end up, making a lot less buying mistakes.
Absolutely right. And you know what you're looking for when you're shopping as well. And that saves a lot of time and effort.
Yeah, well, exactly. Well, thank you so much, Wendy, for talking to me about that. It's been a pleasure to get to know you in the club. You're such a positive force in it. And I look forward to connecting with you more. And of course, everybody else, if you're seeing this, I would love to welcome you as a member as well. And if you want to find out more, then just click on the link that I have listed above. It is 40plusstyleclub.com, and you can join now, still at really, really affordable rates. So they will go up in the future, so better join right now when they're still really affordable. And I would love to connect with you there, and see you in my next video. Bye.